Find your Ikigai, the Japanese secret to a meaningful life. Why do people in Okinawa, Japan live past 100 years old while staying active and happy? The answer is one simple concept called Ikigai. Ikigai means your reason for being. It's why you wake up every morning with purpose. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to find your own Ikigai using a proven 4-step framework. Most people spend their entire lives searching for purpose. We ask ourselves questions like, what's my passion? What should I do with my life? When can I finally retire and be happy? But this approach keeps us stuck. We wait for some magical moment of clarity that never comes. Meanwhile, we feel empty, unfulfilled, and burned out. The truth is, you're asking the wrong question. Purpose isn't something you find. It's something you build through your daily actions. That's what Ikigai teaches us. Ikigai is a Japanese concept that exists at the center of 4 overlapping circles. Circle 1 is what you love. These are activities that energize you and make time disappear. Circle 2 is what you're good at. These are your natural talents and developed skills. Circle 3 is what the world needs. These are problems you can solve and ways you can serve others. Circle 4 is what you can be paid for. These are valuable skills that create sustainable income. Your Ikigai lives where all 4 circles meet. But here's what most people get wrong. Westerners see this diagram and think they need to find one perfect thing that checks all 4 boxes immediately. This creates paralysis and frustration. The Japanese approach is different. For people in Okinawa, Ikigai isn't a grand destiny. It's found in small daily activities. The 95-year-old woman who tends her garden each morning. The 98-year-old man who teaches karate to neighborhood kids. The 100-year-old who makes traditional pottery. They don't obsess over finding their passion. They simply engage in meaningful daily rituals. Ikigai is a practice, not a destination. There are 4 core principles that guide Ikigai. Principle 1 is start small. You don't need massive life changes. Focus on one meaningful action today. Instead of asking, what's my life purpose, ask, what small thing can I do today that matters to me? Small actions repeated daily create a meaningful life. Principle 2 is stay active and never fully retire. In Okinawa, there's no word for retirement. When you stop contributing, you lose your reason for being. Movement keeps you healthy, purpose keeps your mind sharp, contribution keeps you alive. The goal isn't to work until you drop, it's to always have something meaningful to engage with. Principle 3 is connect with others. In Okinawa, they form social groups called moai that last for decades. Research shows people with strong connections live longer, recover from illness faster, and have a stronger sense of purpose. Your Ikigai isn't just about you. It's about how you serve and connect with your community. Principle 4 is live in the present moment. The Okinawans practice being fully engaged in each activity. They savor their food slowly. They notice nature around them. They listen completely when others speak. Being present isn't about ignoring goals. It's about finding joy in the daily process. Now let me give you a practical framework to discover your own Ikigai. Step 1 is answer 4 key questions. Question 1, what do you love? What activities make you lose track of time? What did you love as a child? What topics do you talk about passionately? Question 2, what are you good at? What skills come naturally? What do people ask for your help with? What have you practiced enough to develop mastery? Question 3, what does the world need? What problems frustrate you? What would make your community better? Who needs help that you could provide? Question 4, what can you be paid for? What skills do people value enough to compensate you? Where do your abilities meet real market demand? Write down 3 to 5 answers for each question. Don't overthink, just write. Step 2 is find the overlaps. Look at your answers and see where they connect. For example, if you love teaching and you're good at explaining complex topics and the world needs better education and people pay for courses, your overlap might be creating educational content. But remember, you don't need all 4 circles perfect immediately. Start where 2 or 3 circles meet. The 4th develops over time. Step 3 is test with small experiments. Don't quit your job tomorrow. Take tiny steps. This week, spend 30 minutes doing something that combines 2 of your circles. This month, dedicate 1 hour per week to exploring your Ikigai direction. This year, build your skills through consistent practice and adjust based on what energizes you. Ikigai reveals itself through action, not endless thinking. Step 4 is focus on flow, not balance. Western culture obsesses over work-life balance. Japanese culture focuses on integration. When you're living your Ikigai, work doesn't feel like torture. You don't count down to retirement. Your energy naturally sustains itself. Let me share some real examples of Ikigai in action. There's an 89-year-old sushi master in Japan who still perfects his craft every single day. He finds joy in each piece of fish he prepares. He teaches apprentices. He never considers stopping because his work gives him purpose. There's a 90-year-old farmer who wakes at dawn to tend her crops. She provides food for her community. She stays physically strong. She says, "My field needs me." You don't need to be in Japan to live this way. Think about the teacher who mentors one student at a time with genuine care, the baker who makes bread that brings joy to their neighborhood, the programmer who solves problems that genuinely help people. Your Ikigai is already inside you. You just need to recognize it and act on it daily. Let me recap the key points. The problem is, we search for one grand purpose and miss the meaningful life right in front of us. Ikigai exists at the intersection of 4 things: what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. The 4 principles are: start small with daily actions, stay active and never truly retire, connect deeply with your community, and be fully present in each moment. The practical steps are: answer the 4 questions about yourself, find where your answers overlap, test your direction with small experiments, and focus on integration instead of balance. Remember, Ikigai isn't found in one big decision. It's built through thousands of small, intentional choices over time. Here's your challenge for today. Do one small thing that sits at the intersection of what you love and what others need.